Ermengarde is of age, Mr. Vandergelder. Ermengarde is considered to marry me. This is a free country, Mr. Vandergelder, not a private kingdom of your own.
There are no free countries for fools, Mr. Kemper. I thank you for the honor of your visit. Good morning.
Mr. Vandergelder, will you please sit still a minute? If I cut your throat, it'll be practically unintentional.
Ermengarde is not for you, nor for anybody else who can't support her.
I tell you I can support her. I make a very good living.
No, sir. A living is made by selling something that everybody needs at least once a year.
Yes, but...
Yes, sir. And $1 million is made by producing something that everybody needs every day. You artists produce something that nobody needs at any time.
That's not true!
You may sell a painting once in a while, but you'll make no living. Joe, go over there and knock 3 times. I want to talk to Cornelius.
Not only can I support her now, but I have considerable expectations.
Expectations? We merchants don't do business with them, and I don't keep accounts with people who promise to pay something someday. And I don't allow my niece to marry such people. No, Mr. Kemper. You go back to your studio, and when you finish painting your Sunset on the Hudson, why don't you try hope feeding a family, or how about love melting a snowbank? There's a subject for you.
Very well. From now on, you might as well know that I regard any way that me and Ermengarde could get married is right and fair. Ermengarde is of age, and there's no law.
Law? Let me tell you something, Mr. Kemper. Most of the people in the world are fools. The law is there to prevent crime. It's we men of sense that are there to prevent foolishness. It's I and not the law that'll prevent Ermengarde from marrying you. And I've taken some steps already. I sent her away.
You sent her away?
Yes, to get this nonsense out of her head.
Ermengarde's not here.
Oh, you can find her at Peaks Hill or Albany, or try Syracuse or Utica. I thank you for the honor of your visit.
Everything's ready to go, Mr. Vandergelder. The trunk's all packed. Ermengarde's been helping me.
Hold your tongue.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder, Ermengarde's ready to leave. Her trunk's all marked. Care Miss Van Huysen, 8 Jackson Street, New York.
Hell and damnation, didn't I tell you what's a secret?
Here, Miss Van Huysen, 8 Jackson Street, New York. Thank you very much. Good morning, Mr. Vandergelder.
It won't help you. Deaf, at least you can do me the favor of being dumb.
Such a temper. Lord save us.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder?
Go in and get my niece's trunk and carry it over to the station.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder.
Wait, Gertrude, has Mrs. Levi arrived yet?
There's no need to yell. I can hear perfectly fine. Of course, the labels for the luggage are ready.
Have the buggy brought round to the front of the store in half an hour.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder.
This morning I am leading my lodge parade down to the Sput and Dieville, and this afternoon I'm going to New York. Now, I have good news. Fact is, I'm going to promote you. How old are you?
33, Mr. Vandergelder.
What?
33.
That all? That's a foolish age to be at. I thought you were 40.
No, I'm 33.
A man's not worth a cent until he's 40. We just pay him wages to make mistakes. Don't we, Joe?
You almost lost an ear on it, Mr. Vandergelder.
I was thinking of promoting you to chief clerk.
What am I now, Mr. Vandergelder?
You're an impertinent fool, that's what you are. Now, if you behave yourself, I'll promote you from impertinent fool to chief clerk with a raise in your wages, and Barnaby may be promoted from idiot apprentice to incompetent clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Vandergelder.
However, I want to see you again before I go. Go in and get my niece's trunk.
Yes, Mr. Vandergelder.
Joe, the world's getting crazier every minute. Like my father used to say, the horse will be taking over the world soon. Fine.
I did what I could, Mr. Vandergelder. But with you flying in and out of your chair.
Fine, Joe. You do a fine job. The same fine job you've done me for 20 years. Joe, I've got reason for looking my best today. Isn't there something a little extra you could do? Something a little special?
Huh?
I'll pay you right up to 50 cents. See what I mean? Do some of those things you do to the young fellas. Touch me up. Smarten me up a bit.
All I know is 15 cents worth like usual, Mr. Vandergelder. And that includes everything that is decent to do to a man.
Now hold your horses, so all I meant was...
I've shaved you for 20 years and you've never asked me no such questions before. I don't intend...
Joe, hold your horses. I'm going to tell you a secret, but I don't want you telling it to that riffraff down to the barber shop, what I'm going to tell you now. All I ask of you is a little extra because I'm thinking of getting married again. And this very afternoon, I'm going to New York to call on my intended, a very refined lady.
You're getting married is none of my business, Mr. Vandergelder. I've done everything to you I know, and the charge is 15 cents like it always was. And I don't die here. Not even for 50 cents, I don't.
Joe Scanlon, get out.
And lastly, it looks to me that you're pretty rash to judge which is fools and which isn't fools, Mr. Vandergelder. People that say onions isn't bad judges of who ate onions and who ain't. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Mr. Vandergelder.
The world is going crazy. The asylums can't hold them all. They're flooding the country. What do you want?
Uncle Horace, you said you wanted to talk to us?
Oh, yes. Gertrude, go and get my parade regalia.